Hi, I'm Stephanie. I'm a digital doula, and if you're curious what that term means, this video is for you. So, a digital doula is not the same as a birth doula, a fertility doula, a pregnancy doula, a postpartum doula. But the common thread between all of those roles is a woman who is very familiar and educated, and I guess it doesn't have to be a woman, but I'm a woman, so we'll go with that. A person who is very educated on that part of the process and serves in that capacity. So the little tasks that we do are certainly different. And so you probably have an image mostly in your head when you hear the word doula to think of a birth doula. And that support is not something that can be replicated digitally, right? I'm sure you're thinking that, like I would be thinking that too if I were you and hearing of this for the first time, because like, how are you going to get a virtual massage, right? But the truth is a birth doula and the other types of doulas provide much more than the hands-on support that we see and think of. And if you have ever had a doula, you probably had that experience. Like, what ways did they provide a kind of indescribable support and safety and security net for you? So that's what I do. And the reason, I was uncomfortable there, I have transitioned from being just a birth doula or just a postpartum doula is that I saw too many moms slip through the cracks. So someone would hire me for a birth, and for whatever reason, the birth plan that they had to change. It did change, and that could have been traumatizing for them. Or someone had their birth go beautifully, totally uncomplicated, like exactly what they were hoping for, and their postpartum period was a hot mess. And being just in one role and literally like engaged and contracted for one role, it wasn't my job to take care of all of the other things. And I decided that I would help to like make that my job so that a woman, family can understand how your prenatal health, nutrition, and lifestyle practices actually do have a documented impact on your risk factors. And your risk factors, of course, change the way your story plays out. And how to truly prepare for birth and be educated and not just like, I'm going to tough this out. Like, toughing it out is not how we get through birth. Toughing it out is not how we get through life, at least not a life or an experience where we feel really good about it, have positive emotions and associations with that time period. So as a digital doula, I provide essentially two things: education on each part of the journey, pregnancy health, childbirth education, postpartum prep, and newborn care. And I provide support so that people can have someone to lean on as they have to make all of these big decisions.